High Tech Legion CES 2015. We're here with Antec. Yes, the resurgence of Antec. I have Justin here, and Justin's going to go ahead and show us some power supplies. Justin, say hello again. I know I talked over you there.
Yeah, hi, Justin from Antec, work marketing. Hopefully, CES this year is, it was a big, like you mentioned, resurgence for all of us. So not just us, but for other vendors too. So.
All right. So what do you have over here?
For right here, we have our entry-level power supplies, which are the VP and the BB350 and the Earthwatts revamps, or our entry-level power supplies. For this one, it's only an 80 plus efficiency, but it passed the 80% max efficiency, which is bumped to 83% instead of staying at 80. It also features a continuous power, so whatever rated power wattage it's on, it's going to continue on operating on that level. For this one, we have the Earthwatts green. It's a revamp series for both. For this one though, major change is on the high current rails. Because before it was like the 12 volts was at 20, 25, but now it's at 30. So it can actually run a high-end graphics card now, dual SLI rating. I would recommend it only for the 550 and the 650 since they're the higher wattage. But we also offer the 350 and the 450 for SIs. And one thing that we did change, it says on the name, it used to be green. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but we got the feedback from all our customers, all the reviewers. If you put in a green power supply in the case, it just looks ugly. So we made the housing black.
You went back to the black.
All black, and the sleeving we added to, so you don't have all oranges, green wires sticking up.
Okay.
And that's it for generally for the entry-level power supplies that we have.
Understood. All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some cases now from Antec. Of course, the third case that we're going to show you is actually going to be explained by Justin again to all of you. Antec is well known for their cases, their quality of their cases. They've been manufacturing cases as long as I could remember, and that goes back a long time. So, but here are some of their entry level and their mainstream level cases, and this one is the ISK 600M. It's basically a cube, so it'll fit a micro ATX and a mini ATX motherboard. As you can see, it's true to the Antec style, very sleek and very stylish on the front, nice construction, and you'll be able to use this as a micro ATX or a mini ITX build. Now we go into the mainstream here. We got the P70, and this takes all three types of motherboards, which is going to be a micro ATX, a full-size ATX, and also a mini ITX. Nice straight panel in the front. We do have some vents on the side for air intake. You do have top air intake. This one here does not have a window, but if we go ahead and just kind of open it, as I said, this is basically a mainstream case. There's not going to be much you could do with modifying it, and of course the price reflects that. So you do have your fans in the front, you have your fans in the back, you have a nice cutout for your motherboard. Just something simple, fluid, and easy for all of you to go ahead and put a nice build into. Now we're going to go ahead back to Justin, and we're going to take a look at this big boy, and he's going to talk to us about the P380. Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Justin again from Antec. So our latest addition to our performance series is the P380. We consider it as the highest end, as you can tell. It's very elegant, and we try to keep everything nice and clean, sleek, brushed aluminum finish. We did announce it over at Computex last year, but we made a few tweaks just to provide the best product to our consumers. What's unique about this is, as you can tell, we took out the optical drives and the 3.5, the 3.5 external drives. It's just to keep that clean look and make it more elegant for the user. Talking about the side panel, it's actually a double layered polycarbonate. So if you tap on it, it's going to conceal all the noise and any vibration coming out of your case, it's going to absorb it. So right now, all the dry bays, we have a total of 8. It consists of 3 cages, so 2, 3, and 3. It's also completely keyless. Basically, just put in your hard drive, either SSD or 3.5 hard drives, and you should be good. We also offer the PSU fan filters on the bottom, and we offer 9 expansion slots in the back. The extra large CPU cutout for your water cooling. Actually, and we provide you with a lot of space in the back for cable management. As I mentioned before, we took out the optical drives, but we left an option for users who still uses them. So we gave them the option of sticking a slim 5 1/4 drive on the gap in between the front and main panel right here. So it can either go this way, and the tray will go out this way, or this way, and the tray will go out this way. So there's a lot of flexibility on this case. The reason for that is, as you can see, the USB ports, it's actually interchangeable. You can make go on your left side of the case or the right side. So either you want your computer on the left side or the right side, you can go either side. In addition, we have 2 power buttons. Again, you can place it on your left side, right side. So we provided a left power button and a right power button. And let's go ahead and go to it. So stock, it comes with 2 140mm, but it can support 3 120 and also a 360 rad if you choose to. Speaking of the front panel, front port I/O ports earlier, you can just unscrew these 4 screws right here and interchange it to either left or right. Side vents for quiet computing, we blocked out the top, so there's no noise leaking out the top on this direction. Basically, it's just going to be on this side. Because quiet computing is very important for some users. What I like about this is we include the fan hub on the back. So if you don't have enough pins on your motherboard, you can just basically plug in the bullets here. All the pins for the fans, everything else. And for this case, it's MSRP right now at $220, and it should be available by Computex. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Justin, so you got some more power supplies here, and what is this?
Yes, we do. Okay. This is the EDGE series. We launched the 550, 650, and 750 earlier, or actually mid last year. But this year we're adding the 850, the 1050, and we made a few improvements on it. Well, I'll go over the basics, basic features we have for all of them.
Okay.
So the fans are actually, it's FDB, it's fluid dynamic bearing, longer lifetime, makes less of a noise. Fully modular, it comes with LED switch, so you can turn it on or off if you choose to. And also it comes with these silicone grommets on the sides. The reason for that is, for a solid PSU, this will run at 500 RPM throughout until it reaches about 70, 75 temperature, and it's not gonna shake or anything, but the grommets do help when it starts ramping up. And the main difference for the lower wattages and the higher wattages is the high current rail. The 850 and the 1050 offers 50 amps on the 12 volts, okay. Which the 550, 650, and 750 only offers 40 amps, and that's it's mainly for silent computing. I mean, gamers can use it too, but.
Understood. Well, thank you very much. So that's been the power supplies and the cases. Of course, we know that Antec does have their AMP series, and that is their mobile accessories. We're going to go ahead and take a look at those in a couple seconds. Be right back. As you can see, we changed sides of the room now, and now we're with Ian. Ian's going to go ahead and show us the AMP mobile products from Antec.
Hey guys. So what we've got is, we got a couple new items here that we're going to show you guys. We're going to just kind of walk through it really fast so nobody has to sit here and watch this for too long. So we're coming out with 2 new hub chargers. We got a 5-port and a 4-port. Nice black aesthetic. This may change. We're still kind of tinkering around with it, but 8 amps, so you can charge any device you got. Doesn't matter. Tablets, phones, whatever you've got. This will take care of you. Slim, sleek. You don't have to worry about all the plugs. One plug and you're done.
Okay.
We do have our life pack for iPhone 6 users. Very quick, very simple, wireless charging on this. Then it gives you a battery charge for at least a full charge. So you just click the button back here. This will light up. Starts charging your phone. You're good to go. You don't ever have to change your case. You don't have to worry about it. You got enough juice to take care of you for a while. Now, over here we got our Note speakers. Nice aesthetic. Kind of looks like your eyeglass case form, small form. You can stick it in your pocket. Ladies can stick it in their purses. Easy to pair. Once it's on, you just open. You hear that tone. Device is connected. Now, because of the way it sits like this, you've got a nice little stand. Speaker sits there. It's nice and loud. It's portable. It's got a nice rubberized finish to it, so you can wipe it down, make sure that it's never not looking nice. Then again, you want to turn it off. You don't have to turn off the power button. You just give it a quick close. It does have a built-in microphone, so you can do voice recording. You can do phone calls. You can do anything you want with it. It comes in a great array of colors. Obviously, you can just see here. You got orange, pink, green, black, magenta, and your blue. So. Now over here we got the spot shower. As we were talking about earlier, you can stick this just about anything you want. Your forehead, your windows, your shower walls, wherever you want this to go, it'll go. Now, same kind of thing as with the Note and most of our accessories that we have here. Built-in microphone. Okay. Volume control. This is water resistant, so you can use it in the shower. You can stick it on your car while you're washing the car. You don't have to worry about messing it up. Simple pairing. And yeah, I mean, we got it in 3 colors right now. We got blue, black and white, as you can see. We have other colors that we're looking at, but as of right now, these are the ones that we're going to be featuring. So now we come to the Wave, and something I actually forgot to mention about the Note speakers over here is that they're NFC. Okay. So we have near field communication on this one too. Basically, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, it's just a quick, simple swipe over like that to pair it. You can control it from your iPhone, iPad, any Bluetooth enabled device, doesn't matter. Quick and simple. This, as well as we were talking about earlier, is a great speaker if you've got it for a small conference room, home office. You want to do a voice call, you just want to do a conference call, anything like that. This is a good little device just to have right there. Nice aesthetic, the black and the silver, so it fits just about any decor, any environment. You're good to go. One of our more popular products today has been the Sugar Cube. Okay. So little 2-inch by 2-inch cube. And as we were talking about, again, on this one, I'm just going to go ahead and use some music. Hopefully it's appropriate.
Pretty nice sound coming from, quite a small speaker.
Right. And so with this, and even when you turn off your phone, it's apparently very loud. So with this, what we're looking at is, this really can't go anywhere. It fits in a pocket. Obviously, it's a small size. Right. Bathrooms, kitchens, home office, dinner table. You're having a party. You have people over. You don't have a lot of room to sit things around. Right. Well, you heard that sound, and this is a fairly big room. This will take care of you. Plus, with all the colors, they're a little jewel tone, little candy colored, so it's fun. It's women, men, it doesn't matter. People of all ages, they want to have their music. They don't want to have to sit there and stick their cell phone up to their ear like that. The Sugar Cube goes wherever they go. Okay. You've got quite a bit of life with this as well. You've got about 6 hours of playback. Okay. So small, sweet sound, little guy takes care of everything. Okay. Now, over here we have some of our power banks. Now here we have our live card, brand new item. Now the beautiful thing about this, and we're going to go really quick on this one. So you got 7 hours of talk time. Okay. You got 12 hours of internet time browsing, audio, your video time. You got anywhere from 55 to, well, for video you got 55 hours. Audio you got 55 hours. Video you've got 6. So powerful little pack, 2,000 milliamps. But what we've done with this, it's got a sleek, slim form factor, about the size of your credit cards, business cards, or standard business cards. But what's happened with this is it's only about 3 or 4 credit cards thick. So you can stick it in your pocket, but we've included these silicon bands, one yellow, one black.
Okay.
So essentially this acts as your money clip. You can put your credit cards in there, your money in there, you can put your business cards in there. You're never going to be without this because you need it for your phone, you need it for whatever purposes you want to use it for. So you might as well not have to carry your wallet and everything else in it. So we went ahead and made this. It's got a nice, obviously you guys can't see this or feel it, but the finish on it is a nice, hard finish, so it's not going to be scratched. It's not going to show all the wear and tear from in and out of the pocket. So it's going to look nice for quite a while. So now we'll get into the life bars here. We've got 3 styles of life bar. We've got what we call the life bar 3, 5, and 10. So it's 3,000, 5,000, and 10,000 milliamps. Okay. So again, these are power banks that are set for any purpose. If you just need a quick charge, you're not really the on-the-go power user, you can do the 3. Not quite sure, you do the 5, and then of course for those guys and girls that can't stay off their phones, we've got the 10. Now with the 10, it's got a nice little feature. We have a double tap LED light. Okay. So most people sit there and they see the lights on these power banks and power chargers, whether it's a lipstick size or whatever. They have the light built in, but it's just a single click. Well, you put it in your pocket, you put it in your purse, you put it in your bag, that button gets pressed. All of a sudden, when you need the power, it's gone. You got no juice. But with this, quick double click comes on, quick double click goes off. So just kind of a nice feature on that. With these, you get, depending on obviously on which one you choose, the 3, which is 3600. You get anywhere from 288 hours to 800 hours of standby time. So the battery holds its charge and holds it well. Talking time, you're anywhere from 10 with the 3600 to 33 with the 10. Okay. So you can see in there, you've got a nice range based on what your usage is. Now, this is one of our other items. We've had this out for probably about 6 months or a little longer, but it's our smart bean. Now this guy is really one of our most popular items, because for anyone that has an older car, has an older stereo, this gives them the ability to do wireless Bluetooth connection to any device. Simply connect the port. So with it, we include now this. I can plug this into my car, give it a pair, or turn it on, pair it to my phone. Now I've got not only a wireless microphone, which is built into this, but I also have the ability now to stream my music, do anything else with my car, so I don't have to go out and buy a new stereo. I don't have to do any of that. At home, you get the adapter that goes into your larger jacks on your home stereo systems, and now you've got a wireless Bluetooth connection for your home theater. So, depending on what you want to use it for, as long as you can connect that pin, you're good to go. Quite a long life with it. Charges very fast. So this item's actually been one of the ones that we really can't keep in stock. But the black one here has been exclusive to our to Antec store, so they can go on to antecmobileproducts.com and they can check it out. Okay. I think that's all we've got for this.
All right. Well, that's it for the mobile products. We're going to be taking a look at one more thing, and that's going to be a cooler for an Xbox.
So what we got here is the X1 cooler. Okay. Now, based on whether it was from the 360 that had some heating issues, and given that we're known for our fans and our cooling solutions, we decided to go ahead and build the unit that would give users more functionality out of their Xbox. Now, as most of your console users know, with the Xbox One, you've got the lovely heating vent right on top. You can't sit anything there. You can't do anything with that space. It's gone. If they're like me and everybody else I know, we like to sit our remote controls on top, our game cases on top. We use the top of it for everything. Now, this unit has kind of a dual purpose. One, obviously, is to draw the air out. So it pulls more air up, in, and exhaust it out the back of the unit. So you're managing the temperature control. They're keeping the heat away from their other home theater products, and they're also gaining, like I mentioned, the use of another surface. We have this rubberized coat on it that keeps the whether it's remote control, whatever, from sliding around and slipping on you.
Okay.
Now, you know, sleek design on the front, it matches the aesthetic of the Xbox, so it's going to look like it belongs there. It's not something that's going to really stick out on you. We do have a dual temperature read on this. There's two sensors. One picks up the temperature of the air coming out of the Xbox. The other is the temperature of the room, so they can see how effective this unit is and what they're doing with it. Now, we've played the Xbox One here for maybe an hour or two just to get it ramped up and going, and you know, during that time frame, it got as hot as 115 degrees.
Okay.
Well, now if all that air and all that heat was just pouring into the room, eventually we're going to get tired of, you know, either just the warm air or whatever's going on. But heat degradation, things like that, this helps out. It helps with your frame rate. It helps with all these things. You know, there's going to be people that go back and forth and say sometimes it works, sometimes, you know, it's a nice aesthetic. But in the end, you're going to help yourself by using it.
Extending the life of your system a little bit.
Exactly. So it just gives you a little bit more flexibility, and it gives you a little bit more versatility, and it gives you a little bit more longevity out of your investment. Now, one of the really neat things about it, though, was we did the micro USB on the back.
Okay.
And then we turned around and we gave users another USB port. So they're not losing any USB connectivity from the Xbox to their devices. So now, if they're rechargeable, they can sit it up here, plug it in. Not going to be a problem for them.
Okay.
Now, the lights, I have to give out the disclaimer. The lights are not built in. there aren't any lights on this, but we do have these LED light kits that we use for our PCs that we just took, and because they have an adhesive back, we just stuck it right to the back of it. Gives you a little bit of glow. So you know, it's a nice little feature that people can do if they're inclined to with red, blue, green, white. We kind of like it like that. So, and this is available for it's going to be $19.99.
Okay.
So it's a great little add-on gift. You know, not too much, not too expensive. And it's going to be available Amazon, Newegg, and most of the major retailers coming probably the next month or so.
Okay. All right, everyone. That's been our tour of the Antec suite. I want to say thank you to Ian, Justin, who's, I don't know, I guess we scared him, getting him on camera, so he's out of the picture right now. Stay thirsty, my friends. Keep on watching. This is CES 2015. Bye-bye.